tonight I've got the fucking bro. Like, who else has that fucking shit in their head still, you know? Alright guys, here's the thing, I'll say it. I've got a Band-Aid on my face. You know, I'll talk about it, you know? Like, here's a fucking crazy thing. I saw it at a thrift shop a few weeks ago. And I was like, that's cute. I know not a lot of people would get Band-Aids secondhand, but it was such a good deal. It was just sitting there on the floor for free. Just kidding. No. Just kidding. I got a mole removed. No, give it the fuck up, dude. No, give it up because it was a culmination. Thank you, Drew. That's Drew? Yeah, I heard about you. I've been hearing about you, dude. No, I'm so happy this mole is finally fucking off my face, guys. It's the end of like a long fucking saga. Let me just take you through it. Let's talk about it. So like 4 years ago, okay, this mole shows up like right here on my face. And I have my parents' health insurance still, so we go to the dermatologist. We just go immediately to the dermatologist, and we're like, what? This showed up out of nowhere. He's like, and it's gone. Year and a half later, it's back. Same size and shit, but this time, I don't have my parents' health insurance anymore. No, it's actually lemonade, because I was like, no. I'm gonna have this mole on my face, but make it fashion. You know, like, I'm gonna be one of those people with a mole on my face, but I'm gonna fucking make it work. I'm gonna wear this mole with confidence, you know? Like, in the vein of fucking your Marilyn Monroe's, your Cindy Crawford's, you know? We're making it work. We're not talking about Mr. Bean. You know, we're moving from that, you know, to like the awesome mole having face. But the mole, you know, like kept fucking growing is the thing, you know, like with a fucking vengeance. Like it was fucking with my shadow, you know what I'm saying? So it grew for like 2.5 years. And then we got health insurance this year, baby! We got some fucking health care! And we went to the dermatologist, and I was like, sir, so I have this mole on my face. It keeps getting bigger, you know, and I'm stressing because, like, I know cancer cells reproduce and shit, and so I'm, like, concerned. And he's like, that's not how that works. And I was like, well, somebody should rescind WebMD's medical license. And he was like, you were listening to WebMD? And I was like, don't you fucking judge me, son, okay? Our healthcare system is broken, all right? I'm just using the resources I have available. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. And so I was like, so this mole, is it gonna give me cancer? And he's like, no, that mole is actually totally fine. And I was like, hold on. You telling me this mole on my face isn't gonna make me more likely to get cancer? He's like, oh, it will. And I was like, I fucking knew it, dude. What are you talking about? And he was like, well, you're more likely to get skin cancer in that mole. And I was like, so let's just fucking, you know? And we did, and here we are. So that's the story of the Band-Aid on my face. Any questions? We're good? Okay, excellent. Sliding right into my set here. I've been growing out my armpit hair as a form of resistance. You know? I'm growing out my leg hair too, but I feel like the armpit hair is more radical. And here's the thing, guys, I don't love it. You know, like, here's the truth is I don't love seeing hair under my armpits as much as the next guy, you know? Don't love how it looks, you know? But But I'm like, as much as I may hate the hair on my body, and you may hate the hair on my body, and you in the back there might hate the hair on my body, I feel like Trump supporters hate it more. And because I can't be like black or Latino or Muslim, like I gotta do what I can to piss them off, you know what I'm saying? Resist. Hashtag, you know what I'm saying? The other day, I was at an intersection on the street, not to brag, at a red light, and on the corner, I saw this crazy dude who was like full crazy, megaphone, the whole nine, and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about right now? Like, what dumb shit is this dude fucking, what like anti-women, anti-gay bullshit is like coming out of this dude's face? So I rolled down my window, and he was like in the middle of like going, Earth's days are numbered, humanity is at an end, and I was like shocked because reasonable. Like I did not expect to agree with this dude. I didn't expect him to make some sense, you know? But no, it's wild living in the apocalypse, you know? Here we are at the end of everything. We're all here. It's pretty wild. The one thing that I never expected about the apocalypse, though, is all the fucking scooters. Like, I didn't see that shit coming, you know? And I just feel like any post-apocalyptic film that gets made, you just know, set design, you're gonna need stacks of scooters, just piles of scooters. You're gonna need zombies on scooters, you're just gonna need scooters, you know? Just like a shitload, just scattered all around the place, you know? Like, scooters are the new, like, what's it called? Cockroaches. You know? I was like, scooters are the new termites. That's not right. You know? It's cockroaches. No, but no, religion is wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, religion's crazy. People are like, millennials are killing organized religion. And I'm like, I mean, I've got issues with organized religion, and I'm not even talking about the pedophilia, you know? Like, I'm not even talking about just like the rampant, flagrant plague of pedophilia that has just sunk its way into the corner of every church from crucifix to confessional, okay? Like, not even talking about the pedophilia right now. And that is not an endorsement, by the way. Like, I've got a lot to say about pedophilia, and all of it is some negative shit, okay? Like, I am vehemently anti-pedophilia, all right? Like, not a single pedophilic bone in my body, you know what I'm saying? But for me, my main issue with organized religion was like the going to church of it all. You know, it wasn't so much the religion as like the practicing of the religion, you know? Like, because for me, when I would go to church, church was an excellent opportunity for me to catch up on the sleep I was missing because I was at church. But the whole time that I was there, like, the priest would, like, make me sit and stand and kneel and all that bullshit, which would directly interfere with my sleep schedule, until I realized years later that, holy shit, that's the fucking point, isn't it? You know, like, that's why the priests have us doing burpees at 8 a.m., is because they know their shit is boring, and they know we're gonna fall asleep unless we're doing calisthenics the entire mass. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck you, Father Brian. Okay? Don't make me sit and stand and kneel and over and over and over again during your sermon and pretend like it's for Jesus, okay? Don't bring Jesus into this. Jesus has nothing to do with this shit, okay? This has nothing to do with Jesus and everything to do with your inability to make it pop up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of outsourcing the work to me, why don't you take some fucking responsibility and put on a show that's worth staying up for? You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you fucking spice up your sermon? I don't know what it's gonna take. It's not my job. This is all you do, bro. Like, you have all week to come up with something interesting to say on Sunday. What the fuck else are you doing? Besides, of course, pedophilia. But if you can't find time between your bouts of pedophilia to come up with something interesting to say on Sunday. Why are you in the game, bro? You know, unless it's just for the pedophilia, in which case, I don't want to hear this sermon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless, of course, you want to hear that sermon, in which case, there's a Reddit page for you, I think. You know? But no, so I'm just saying, like, next time you see me sleeping in church, I'm not disrespecting Jesus, I'm disrespecting you, Father Brian, okay? Like, your sermon's boring, and you're full of shit. And you know who would be on my side about all of this? Jesus. Okay, because talk about a dude who knew how to give a fucking sermon, okay? Jesus' shit is so legendary, we're talking about it to this fucking day. Dude was doing magic tricks during his sermon, magic, fucking water in the wine, fish, and fucking loaves. It's no rabbit out of a hat, but it was the year 0. The dude's a visionary. Give him a fucking break. I'll leave y'all with this. Who here has seen or heard of the TV show Crazy Ex-Girlfriend? So like when that show first came out on the CW, I was like, I don't know, CW, I don't know, man. This show feels a little sexist to me, you know what I'm saying? Like Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Like, do we need this right now? You know, like, where's all the shows about crazy ex-boyfriends? And then I was like, oh, hold up. One of those shows does exist, but it's called Law and Order Special Victims Unit. You know? Because, like, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, you know, she'll fantasize about marrying you and sing songs about your ass, but, like, a crazy ex-boyfriend will fucking murder you. You know? We've got that follow-through, you know what I'm saying? LOL. Okay, one last thing. Don't you hate it when you unsubscribe from an email list, but then they send you an email telling you that you've unsubscribed? I'm always like, what did I just say? You know, this was the entire problem we had in the first place, Zazzle. You know, you need to send me these emails, and I don't want the email. You know? Like, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to send me that first email after the unsubscribe, and I'm going to be like, whoa, you know what? I missed that. I mean, I know it's only been